Hello student, let's start today's lecture. Today's topic is CSS. Previously saw HTML form and others link list also. So today's we will see CSS. So long form of CSS or how can we describe the CSS? CSS is a cascading style sheet. So for introduction of CSS, cascading style sheet is a simple design language intended to simplify the process of the making the web page presentative and attractive with the high level formatting. So when we say presentative and attractive is the meaning of the designing part. So that time we how can we design the our web page or how can we design that page simply and also beautifully. So in this case CSS helps us to design our web page. So CSS handle the look and feel part of the web page. And using CSS, you can control the colors of text, style of format, spacing between the paragraphs. How can you customize or design, or we can say sizing the columns. So also it handle the background images, total image themes, colors also. So using CSS, you handle the overall part of the designing part. So also it helps to your layout design variations in the display the different devices. Also it handles the screen size as well as a variety of other effect. So when I say screen size, that means sometimes you open your web page in laptop, sometimes you open that web in your mobile or Android device. So handmade device Android design. In that way you have to resizing that web page. So for that it helps to you resize sizing of screen. So CSS is a easy to learn and understand, and it also provides a powerful control over the presentation of the HTML document. So CSS is a combination with the markup language HTML and also XML. So this cascading style sheets also helps to communicating tuning with the website. So CSS handles the all other part. Okay. So become the web designer if you want to start a career as a professional web designer. HTML and CSS designing is a must skills. So it's help you all over the part designing part. Okay. For the advantages of CSS, sorry, for the advantages of CSS, it saves the time. So you can write the CSS once and then you reuse that same sheet for the multiple web pages. So in HTML part, in you try to rewrite your boilerplate. So there is no need to again and again rewrite that page. So boilerplate helps to in your HTML page. It's same type CSS. You can once you write that code in one sheet, so you can use that sheets again and again for your HTML page. So you can define a style for the HTML element and apply it so many web pages as you want. Second thing, second thing is a page loader faster. It means if you are using the CSS, there no need to write the HTML tag attribute repeatedly. Sorry, just write only once and can be applied to all the occurrences of that tag in the web page. As code is the help to it's simply code is the less and speed up of the download process. It's more. So it's simple and it's also easy to maintain. So to make a global changes, wide range of attribute than HTML. So you sorry to make a global changes, simply change the style and all the elements in all the web pages will be uploaded automatically. So it's easy to maintain and just change the style sheet effects all elements in the different web pages. It's simply to handle that time. It means to it's simply to maintain. So to make a global change of simply change the style and all elements in all the web pages, it's updated automatically. For that, for offline browsing, CSS helps to store the web application on the local machine by using the offline cache. So this helps to view offline website, and the cache provides fast loading of the website and improve the overall performance. So there is no need to you have to on the time you have to online. So you can offline also work. It's also works for the offline mode. Superior style to HTML, CSS has a much wider range of attributes. So there are multiple array are provided by the it handled by the multiple array of attribute than HTML. So you can give a far better look to your HTML pages in comparison to HTML attribute. So multi-device capabilities. In this point, style sheet allow the content to be optimized for the more than one type of device. As I told you, you can open this site on multiple devices. Like you can open this standard platform like computers, laptop, or you can use in Android. So it helps to open in a multiple device. Okay, by using the same HTML document, different version of websites can be presented for the handheld device such as a PDS and cell phones, or you can use for the printing also. So global web standard, how nowadays HTML attributes are being the deprecated and it is a being recommended to use CSS. So it is a good idea to start using CSS in all over the web page or HTML pages to make them compatible to the future browser. So in this way, you can use this CSS for the everything. So there are two things for the CSS. It's a offline browsing also and platform independent. So CSS supports a reliable platform independent and also support the latest browser also. So CSS file also work on a Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome also. It also helps your Android device. So in that, it's a better way to use CSS because it provides the multiple array attributes and it's a wider range. Second thing, if you want inserting CSS in an HTML page, there are two types. Sorry, you can say in three types. So inline, internal, and external. For the inline, you have to just apply the unique style and individual element. So inline style is generally used to for the applying mode, and inline style is specific for the individual tags. So HTML style attribute is for the inline style. If you want to use CSS in a internally, so internal style sheet, the CSS code is usually written in a head section for the web page. So in head section, you mention your CSS file and in simplify the application of style like classes and ID in contrast to the repeated use of the code. If you want to use the external style sheet, so you just want to mention that file with the extension .css where we link to website. Whenever any changes is made in this file, it gets a reflect to all over the web page. So nowadays most of the website are external style sheet. These are style which are written in a separate document or file. So you just have to rewrite that file or save in your device, and you can change. You can multiple times changes will be applied, and also to use a single file to many web HTMLs. So external style sheet affects all the documents which are attached to. This means that if we have 50 pages of website, all of the pages used in the same style sheet. Just change in the style sheet will make visual changes in the web page, which are the link to it. It helps to make a long-term site management much easier. Just let's look the simple example of CSS. Here I open a HTML file. It's a simple file, and I will give a tag title CSS example. Okay, and in body we will mention some tags here. First, we want to open a style sheet for CSS. So just open style sheet code. Here style tag. I open my style tag and I will close it. Okay, we will see this after when I declare my body. First body we will declare, and in body just say simple command statement hello. Hello world. It's a simple statement I mentioned. So these are present in a h1 tag. You can see it's a simple example of HTML page, doc type HTML, HTML tag, then head title, CSS example, it's my title name. Then I open this style sheet tag, open and close. So that declare in a head tag, okay. And in a body part, I just mention a hello world, simple statement, and this in a H1 tag. So let's do some style for that. So H1 tag is, for heading tag. So let's do the CSS styles. So CSS tag H1 is our head tag. I mention here H1 and then I will give some styling or coloring part this hello world. So I will use a H1 and in a body which is a open curly bracket and close curly bracket. So let's write color. I will give a color for that slash 36 CFFF. This is my color. I will save this file. Okay. First, you have to save this file. CSS example ex. Once again. Dot HTML. Okay. Enter and save. Let's see it's work or not. So let's run this file and save once again. Okay. Where I save my file css.exe. Let's run this. Yes, you can see that this color is a hello world. If you write simply another thing, if I mention h2 here, copy and paste and just hello world we use, and even I use a h2 tag. Let's see difference between this both and save this file and once again run. Yes, you can see that this is a black color, this is a light blue, light sky color. So it's simply because I mentioned only H1 here in a style sheet. So that's why it's hello world color. Word color is a change and only hello world is simply in a black color. So in this way you can change the coloring part. So let's stop today's lecture here. Thank you.